Hi guys, we're in classic TV facts and trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video. Here's why Joyce DeWitt left Three's Company with a broken heart. For most of the 8 years that Joyce DeWitt worked on the classic sitcom Three's Company, it brought her tremendous amounts of joy and happiness. There was a moment toward the end of the show where she felt the exact opposite. This is a story of that moment, but don't worry, it's not a complete downer. When Three's Company debuted in '77, it was a huge rating success. Based on the British sitcom Man About the House, Three's Company was an extremely light and good-hearted comedy that depicted the ongoing hijinks of two girls in a desperate need of a roommate who turns up in the form of a guy they find passed out in the bathtub after going away a party for their previous roommate. Our chemistry between co-stars Joyce DeWitt, John Ritter, and Suzanne Somers was immediately apparent. Just watching those early episodes, it's obvious how much fun that they were all having working together. When it works, it's magic. You can see it on screen. As time went on, it felt like the show was moving in a particular direction. With Suzanne Somers' departure and the further development of John and Joyce's characters, Jack and Janet, it felt like they were becoming more than friends. There were little hints that a romance might be brewing, and a flirtatious air between the two characters in many of the episodes. And quite frankly, from everything that I've read, I believe that Joyce would have been completely on board with the idea. When the show finally went off the air, these two wonderful characters might end up together. Unfortunately, that was not what the producers of the show had in mind. They were following a roadmap that had been created by the original British version of Three's Company. After Man About the House ended, the British version of Jack Tripper, named Robin Tripp, did not end up with one of his roommates. Instead, he found the love elsewhere, and the show was spun off as Robin's Nest, which was successful and ran for 6 seasons. So during that 8th and final season of Three's Company, we were introduced to a new character, Vicky Bradford, played by Mary Carteret. Jack is instantly smitten with her, and of course, of the handful of episodes, courtship ensues, with Jack and Vicky ultimately moving in together against her father's wishes. Classic sitcom material, right? Maybe. But I can't help think how difficult this must have been for Joyce. She had been fiercely loyal to everyone involved with the show since the very beginning, and now it was planning to move on without her. In August of 1984 interview as Three's Company was winding down, John Ritter told journalist Bruce R. Miller that Joyce was complete professional and that she wanted to go out with dignity with her head held high. And you know what? John was right. You'd never know the end was near watching Joyce perform with John and Mary. When Three's Crowd debuted a month later, just 1 week after its final primetime airing of Three's Company, audiences in the U.S. must have felt just a little bit betrayed. Instead of Jack and Janet romance they'd been hinting at for most of the show's 8 seasons, we got Vicky and Jack. The new show was not a hit, and it would last just 1 season. Even though Joyce was left out of the new show, as I said at the beginning, this isn't a particularly sad story. After making a few appearances on other TV shows, Joyce decided to take some time away from the industry to regroup, relax a bit, and rediscover just exactly who she was. And she discovered that she enjoyed performing in live theater. Every now and again, Joyce will emerge for her beautiful New Mexico home, which is tucked away in near seclusion, to perform on stage with other great actors from decades gone by. Not all that long ago, she co-starred with Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees in a play called Comedy is Hard, where he played an aging comedian while she played an aging actress. You know, something tells me that they might be able to pull those roles off. Before Suzanne Somers' death in 2023, Joyce reunited with her former Three's Company co-star. After a warm greeting, Joyce sat down with Suzanne and reminisced about the good times that they had together so many years ago. This long-awaited reunion not only brought closure and joy to both actresses, but also provided fans with a touching final glimpse into the friendship that had been forged during their time on one of television's most beloved sitcoms. And something that this didn't say was also that I don't believe she was told that there was going to be a sequel. And then she found out that they were moving on without her, and it not only broke her heart, I think it pissed her off a little bit, made her a little bit mad, and I don't blame her. I really don't. And it would have been cool. I think it would have been a hit had they have gotten Jack and Janet together. I do. It's a great show. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.